amaphoyisa njengamanje kumele engabe abopha uLongwethwala for killing uSenzo. Senzo was shot by uLongwethwala. There was no one who entered the house. Bese ebopha all these police who have defeated the ends of justice. Senzo was shot by uLongwethwala. Listen. A call was made by Tumelo. The first call when Senzo was shot. What Tumelo, a boyfriend Kazandi, of which he didn't know by name, had shot Senzo, and then a phone was dropped. At the background, Ukeli, she was crying, Senzo. And that information was given to the SAPS. Why they do not want to arrest.
Sifiso Meyiwa is on record saying, listen, Kelly Khumalo is not the person who took the life of my brother. I think I need to repeat this. Sifiso Meyiwa is on record saying it is not it is not Kelly Khumalo who took my brother's life, but rather it is somebody else, not that. Well, I know, and I know it to be true, because it is true, right? You know, I think there's something. How best can I say this so that you can understand where we're going with this video? But think of it this way. There's been so many contradicting statements that are coming from the Khumalos. And the arrogancy thereon that comes from, or that is what we have seen from the Khumalos, right? These are the things that today we will talk about. In reference to what Sifiso Meyiwa said, things such as we have seen the arrogancy from them, right? Number one. Number two, do you remember that this very same people, they pointed a guy that used to wash the car and saying this is the guy that entered that house. And later on it was discovered that, no, we have arrested the wrong person here. In fact, these people even know this person because he's been washing their car or their cars, including the one of Sifiso Meyiwa, right? Do you remember that story? That thing is still pending, right? In fact, that was mentioned in today when everything was ready into record, the confessions and everything. Today it was mentioned. So I want us to explore a bit of that, provided that you're interested. If you are, I put it to you that you do the following. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people, because to subscribe it is free, to like the video it is free, to comment in the comment section below it is free of charge, to click the notification bell it is free of charge, to share this video it is free of charge, to watch this video until the end it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the super thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying, we'll bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. So take the following interesting things into perspective as we are bringing that which is being said by Sifiso Meyiwa into perspective. Take this into perspective, look into consideration as well. So, what do you make of people that point out a wrong person? The next thing it turns out is not the wrong person. Then they walk into court. They point dance, right? Notice this. They walk into court. They point in dance, and Zandi Khumalo was even crying. You are the one that put us through this. You are the one that did this. Do you remember her saying that? Okay. Ntanzi's confession said, Me and Carlos Gadla Mncube were the ones that went into that house and took Senzo Meyiwa's life. Perspective number 2. Perspective number 3. Listen to perspective number 3, because perspective number 3 needs you to understand. The confession from accused number 1 says, no, actually the people that took the life of Senzo Meyiwa, it is Marco and Mkhathini. Now, it brings down everything now to say, wait a minute. Who took the life of Senzo Meyiwa? Oh, I see you are a bit confused. Huh? Perspective number 4. Kelly Khumalo decided that's a version out there. Kelly Khumalo decided to say, listen, Zandi Khumalo, you see, Mshimane, icon, Urata Basadi. So you, wherever he's going, just be with him. Make sure that you, when Zandi Khumalo, you do not depart where this person goes. Wherever he is going to the supermarket, you are there. Make sure, because I know this one. We'll see another woman talking about Senzo Meyiwa. We'll see another woman, and then he will sweep that woman alive. So please make sure. And then this guy, Senzo Meyiwa, said, you know what? It sounds like now I'm in prison. But the prison sounds a little bit better because I've got Zandi Khumalo. Let me just smash here. Then smashed. Kelly Khumalo find out. It becomes a big deal. In that scenario, who got angry? The person that gets angry, 2 people, if they all find out. It is the one who's dating Zandi Khumalo and the one who's dating Sifiso Meyiwa, Senzo Meyiwa, right? So who's dating Zandi Khumalo at this moment is Longwe Twala. And who's dating Senzo Meyiwa? It is Kelly Khumalo. So both these people have the possibility of getting angry. To what extent can they go to an extent of taking his life? Okay? Generally, women wouldn't go to that extent, especially if you show signs of remorseful. They wouldn't, generally, not these days we see them doing, but generally, they wouldn't have gotten to that point. People we know that are that jealous, it's us, men. Hey, we're very jealous. That I can admit. So, problem number 5, perspective number 5 says, Longwe Twala found out that these people, Senzo Meyiwa was going to give Zandi Khumalo to his friends. And furthermore, to create more narrative and give more perspective into this one, it has been said that at some point, they were going to sleep in the Malbaton home. And then it was Zandi Khumalo, Kelly Khumalo, and Senzo Meyiwa. So obviously, Senzo Meyiwa was going to sleep with Kelly Khumalo. But then the problem started when Sifiso brings in his buddies from KZN. Now they're going to sleep in the same room, in the same house. Senzo is going to sleep with Kelly. And Zandi is alone, and there's a man who's alone in the house. I don't know, the first person to arrive was it Tumelo Omtogo. And that created a bit of a dilemma because when Longwe get there, he saw the situation, but the problem is that he's not welcomed by the girlfriend. Suddenly the girlfriend has changed. So since the girlfriend has changed, you can see that then he's angry. That is a theory that is out there. Out of these theories, we can even bring more. One says there was an insurance. Kelly Khumalo signed an insurance. And this insurance, she was the sole beneficiary in this whole insurance. So that's what the other theory says. There comes the father of Meyiwa says, listen, when Senzo was shot, we received a call from Tumelo saying, boyfriend Gazandi look, the boyfriend of Zandi Khumalo has shot Senzo by mistake. Now, okay, let's come to a conclusion. That's where we should be now. If you have all the perspectives that I've just brought, and mind you, it's not all of them, but I can bring even more. Based based on the perspective that I've brought on the table, you look at the behavior of the people in that house, you look at what we now know, what conclusion are you drawing? Maybe to be fair to you, let me also bring this perspective. We were told that it was a robbery gone wrong. People just walk into that house with an intention of robbing the people in that house. But then subsequently somebody died. Then the version changed. The then MEC of Safety and Safety what in Gauteng said, no. They targeted Kelly Khumalo, but Senzo Meyiwa went before Kelly Khumalo, stood before Kelly Khumalo, and then that's how he got shot. Then it was the story of the intruders. You know what I'm saying? You know how it pans out, the intruders. The story of intruders is that, it's the first one, in fact, before the one that I just told you now, is that intruders stormed into that house and they were trying to rob them, but Senzo pinned one, and you know how it turns out, right? It's an intruder story. Furthermore, when you're looking at the story of intruders, the then MEC tells a story of people that were into drugs. So they were led by drugs. Then you now hear the confession from Danzi. It was a hit, ordered by Kelly Khumalo, executed by them. But then the people that went into that house is Danzi and Carlos Gadlamngube, according to the confession we've heard today. To bring another perspective, just so that you make a conclusion. Accused number one, which is Mzekwakhulu Losbia, says, no, actually, the hit, yes, it was a hit, ordered by Kelly, but executed by Marco and Mkhathini. I've just brought a lot of theories into perspective. Which one makes sense? Will you still consider that which is said by Sifiso Meyiwa or what? But one incident, so many theories, so many contradictions, but just one incident. One Senzo Meyiwa's life, one day, it was the 26th of October 2014 when he got shot. But from this thing, one Senzo Meyiwa, two, there was this, Senzo Meyiwa had one life, so he can only die once. So if that's the case, Senzo Meyiwa was shot on the 26th of October 2014, he died. He can only die once. One theory has got to be true, and the rest has got to be false. The Meyiwa, Sifiso, to be specific, says, no, look, out of all these theories that Bongani have just presented now, the theory that I categorically deny is the fact that it is Kelly who took my brother's life. Now, I bring what Sifiso brings in onto the table, and I say, I'm bringing these theories, and I'm not even, it's not even the end of the theories. I can bring more surrounding this. But I want you to make a decision and tell me if you think Sifiso was right to make the conclusion or not. Do you think Sifiso was fair to make the decision or not? Whatever you think, it can only be heard in the comment section below. It can only be seen in the comment section below. But whatever the theory may be, don't forget one. Don't forget the following. One, justice must be served. Justice is not a one-way street where we are saying the Meyiwa family deserves justice. It's not about them only. Yes, they are the primary people to get justice. But the accused too deserve justice too. The families of the accused deserve justice too. The people, Longwe and everybody that was in that house, they deserve justice too. Justice, guys, doesn't necessarily mean that you are vindicated. Justice might mean that you get what you deserve. So justice might mean that you get sentenced for what you did, what you've been running away from, or you get vindicated. The bottom line is that justice must be served. With that being said, let me add this. The public also deserves justice. Well, we know that you can never arrest the public. Okay, you can only arrest few individuals in the public, but you can never arrest the public. The public is just millions and millions of people, so you can't arrest millions and millions of people. I mean, you'll populate the jails, and there will be no place for them. That's just the bottom line. So the public, then, the interest is to find people who have committed this. And the interest of the public is that, judging from what have just transpired, the public has got formulated a perception. And that perception must be taken in order for the public to be satisfied that their perception was true or false. The process in which you arrive at the conclusion, it has to be at the satisfactory of the public. The behavior of the state during the process to get justice, it has to reflect truthfulness and integrity. The behavior of the judge, it has to reflect the same. Because the cause is to pursue justice, not favoritism. The cause is to find who did it, not to favor others or shield others. The cause is to satisfy justice and help the court to come to a just and equitable decision. When the court would have come to that decision, it has to speak to the accused and their families, to the Meyiwas, to the judicial system, to the state, to the defense,